The Ultimatum, Queer Love Season 2's AJ is a huge part of the season, and her experience during the choice proved that the show has a big problem. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. The Ultimatum, Queer Love Season 2 brought a group of new couples into the experiment of a lifetime, but one participant's experience made it clear that the show's choice ceremony needs some serious revamping. The Ultimatum, Queer Love Season 2 started off strong with a new cast of couples on the brink of change. For AJ and Brittany, the experience was enlightening. While the Ultimatum, Queer Love and the Ultimatum, Marry or Move On have the same general premise, the shows have featured incredibly different outcomes. This was highlighted by the most recent season's updates to the choice ceremony, where the now single participants chose their partners for trial marriage. AJ, who was given an ultimatum, created serious chaos as things got underway. With some differences in the most recent season, the Ultimatum, Queer Love Season 2 prioritized the cast's connections prior to putting them into the trial marriage phase much more than they have in the past. The show let the cast take the time to get to know one another before moving in with strangers. Even so, AJ's experience made it clear that timing isn't everything. AJ was given an ultimatum by Brittany. The Ultimatum, Queer Love Season 2 introduced AJ and Brittany as a couple on the brink of a split if things didn't change. AJ, who was issued the ultimatum by Brittany, wasn't entirely ready for commitment, but wasn't ready to leave Brittany behind. After 5 years together, the couple were committed to one another, but Brittany wanted to take the next step. Although AJ and Brittany's relationship was solid, it was clear that AJ was a gregarious person who didn't want to feel boxed in. Despite having been in a relationship for the last 5 years, AJ wasn't prepared for a serious commitment yet and wasn't sure what the root cause of that was. Brittany wasn't interested in waiting much longer for things to change. While Brittany gave the ultimatum, the magnetism AJ had with the rest of the cast was near immediate. AJ and Brittany, after breaking up along with the other couples of the cast, struggled to understand how to navigate the next steps of the process. But the other cast members all had an interest in AJ. While Brittany wasn't surprised, she was a bit skeptical. AJ had several options for trial marriages prior to the choice. Throughout the period of time on Queer Love between the original partners splitting up and the choice, the single participants had the chance to get to know one another. Though there wasn't a lot of time, the cast was able to move fairly quickly and find out a lot about one another in just a few meetings. AJ, in particular, got a lot of attention. Many of the participants on Netflix's Queer Love felt they had the strongest connection with AJ, ranking them as the #1 person they wanted to pair up with for trial marriage. By the time the choice rolled around, AJ had 3 people who fully believed they'd be in a trial marriage with her by the end of the choice ceremony. While AJ knew that she'd be choosing Marie for trial marriage by the time the choice ceremony started, several of the other participants were under the impression she'd choose them. When AJ and Marie chose each other, several cast members were shocked. AJ, who said that she didn't feel like she was playing or manipulating anyone, had all the power. The choice process can be too convoluted on the Ultimatum, Queer Love. Although the Ultimatum, Queer Love doesn't always have the same issues when it comes to cast members choosing who they want to partner up with, AJ having several people thinking they were going to be in a trial marriage with her caused some issues. The cast members she didn't choose had to scramble, making the experience much tougher on them. After watching AJ get called out for leading the cast members on during the choice ceremony, it's clear the Ultimatum, Queer Love needs to make some changes. Clear communication between the cast members should be more thoroughly encouraged, especially prior to the choice. The Ultimatum, Queer Love should have a way for cast members to lock in temporary partners, making things more transparent.